Hi everybody, it's Danny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am working with Whimsy stamps. I'm using one of their digital stamps. This is Winter Friends from the Sylvia Zett collection. Absolutely gorgeous, and it is a lovely winter image. So I've gone with a Christmas theme. It doesn't have to be a Christmas card, but that's what I've decided to do with my card today. So I've got her printed out onto some Express-It blending card, just using my Brother laser printer, and I'm colouring her using some Copic markers. So I'm just working my way through. I will have all of the markers listed on my blog, so you can check those out there. There will also be picture links as well for a few places that you can purchase them from. So I did have some sort of idea of colours that I wanted to go with on this card. Didn't really match the papers that I ended up using, but it worked out well. So sometimes I wing it and I colour and then try and find papers. Other times I have my papers ready and I colour to match those. So we're just colouring in all of the little areas there, just going section by section. I wanted to give her some little blue overalls, and then I finished them off with just a little bit of brown. I'm giving her a cute little pink scarf and some little brown Ugg boots with some little red baubles on them. I really love the way that this image coloured up. It was super cute. So I'm just working my way through all of the colouring. I probably should have sped this up a little bit more. I do apologise for those of you that don't enjoy watching all the colouring, but I do try to keep it in as much as I can. Let's go through some of the colours that'll give me something to talk to you about. Alright, so on the little overalls I've used B95, 97 and 99. I've also used some E31, 33 and 35. On the reds I've used 17, 27 and 37. And then on all of these green leaves I'm using G14, 16 and 19. Just fixing up some areas there where I wasn't being careful enough and have just gone out. For the gorgeous little pink scarf, I'm using R81, 83 and 85. I completely forgot to take still photos of this all coloured up, so I do apologise. I actually thought I had done them and I didn't, and I made my card and then I was editing the video and realised that I hadn't done it. So I don't have videos of my usual Copic tub either, but like I said, I will have all of them listed. Now for her hair, I'm using E23, 25, 27 and 29, and I'm doing section by section colouring rather than flicking. That's what I'm doing here. Always laying down my lightest colour first, and then I go darkest to lightest, mapping out all of the dark areas, and then I will start going backwards and start blending all of the colour out. Look at me, I'm doing all of my colouring with my glasses on my head. It's not where they should be. Maybe that's why I went out of the lines a little bit. As you guys know, I haven't been posting much lately. I did have an ankle reconstruction done a couple of weeks ago, so I haven't really been able to get into the craft room between the crutches and my big ass boot. And I've also been doing some extra shifts at work as well, so I've been struggling, really struggling. Yeah, so I'm catching up on all of my wintry cards, catching up on doing some editing and all that sort of stuff. It is now Boxing Day, and I did work today. I'd done a 10-hour shift today and come home, and I did have this colouring already done a couple of days ago, so I've come home and put the card together, and hopefully I can have it up for you tonight before I go to bed, ready for a nice early 7 AM start tomorrow. Busy girl. Alright, so I'm almost done. I'm just adding in some details with some Wink of Stella and with my white Uni-Ball gel pen. Adding in some little details to little baubles to the cheeks and all those sort of little places. Not forgetting my bunny's little black nose. Alright, now let's move on to the card process. I am going to run the image through my Big Shot just using a Lawn Fawn stitched circle die. I just popped some washi tape on it just to make sure it didn't move. I don't like risking it when I've already coloured the image up. Just going through my paper pad, I'm using the Papercraft Silly Season 6.5 inch pad, and as always I try to go for the bits and pieces that have already been cut, so I'm adding in some banners and some strips and things from leftover pieces. Just bannering those up using my EK Success scissors, and I've trimmed them down using my Tim Holtz guillotine for those little pieces, and I used my Caterpillar Pro for the big ones. I've got this gorgeous piece of pattern paper in the collection that's got all the Christmas words on it, so I've cut a few of those down and I'm going to add those to my card. For my adhesive, I'm using Helma Acid Free, my favourite go-to liquid adhesive. So here I am trimming down all of those words, trying to find the perfect ones for my card. I actually don't end up using that baubles one, I'll use it in another project later on. It was too big and it didn't fit where I wanted it to fit. So I'm adding all of those layers down, adding in a doily, making sure that everything is nice and straight. I decided to banner up this little Santa word, and then I'm going to glue everything down. Adding in my banners, and now I'm going to adhere it to a Kucha Creations card base, and it will be pretty much done. I do actually end up leaving the center of the card on the video. Normally I just use some of the leftover pieces from the paper pad, so that's what I'm doing again today. And then I will add a rectangle of white cardstock to the center so that it can be written in. So that's my card complete. I'm happy to be back. I hope you guys have missed my videos, and I will try and get lots and lots posted to catch up. So I'll see you soon. Bye!